Welcome everyone to the first episode of the All Quarterback Fantasy Draft on Madden 23. Series is just very simple. Pretty much, whenever I look back on my favorite series that I've ever done, I always go to the All Quarterback Fantasy Draft I did in Madden 21. So now I'm here on Madden 23 doing it. And first off, we gotta meet the team. And this will also help explain what I really did. So simply, just did a fantasy draft, but I was only allowed to take quarterbacks. So obviously, I have Josh Allen as our quarterback, Ritter and Blau are backups. Running back room, we have Malik Willis, Justin Fields, Daniel Jones. Pretty much the fastest quarterbacks. That's pretty much how I just determined who is going to be our running backs. And then wide receiving core, obviously we have Ryan Tannehill, who was a collegiate receiver at Texas A&M. Daniel Etling, preseason stud for the Packers. Matt Corral, rookie QB. Streveler, Cam Newton, and Tyler Huntley. Tight end room, Jeff Driscoll, Sam Ehlinger, Justin Love. And Ellinger is also our fullback. O-line, it's going to be tough because as you can obviously see, they are all 12 overalls because they're not even good enough to be an overall. Marcus Mariota, left tackle. Josh Johnson's the left guard. Kaiser is the center. The GOAT, Ben DiNucci, is the right guard. And Bryce Perkins is the right tackle. So it's going to be rough. It's going to be tough for the boys because Josh Allen's going to have to do a lot of running. And that's why I had the very first overall pick, which has never happened before. And I didn't choose Brady because he's too slow. Didn't choose Rodgers because he was too slow. And I chose him over Mahomes just because he's a little bit faster. So defense, going to be running a 3-4 because what's the point of actually rushing the quarterback? We're not going to get there. Our D-line, we have 20 overall Perry, 18 overall Cole McDonald, and Newman is our 12 overall D-tackle. Linebacking core is sadly one of the better position groups on this team. We have Geno Smith, right outside linebacker, Ryan Finley, left outside linebacker, and Trace McSorley is also going to be my user. Middle linebacker 1. And then a rotating cast for middle linebacker 2. Corners are interesting. We got 34 overall Tyrod Taylor. We have Josh Dobbs, 28 overall. Nathan Peterman, 20 overall. Will Grier, 19. Tyler Bray, 12. So not exactly the best of defenses. And it's capped off by 28 overall Davis Webb with 27 overall Slaughter as his backup. And 32 overall Blaine Gabbert with 27 overall Chase Daniel as his backup. So the issue is this defense, not a lot of speed. It's going to be a lot of, I pretty much plan to exclusively run cover 3 just because can't go too high safeties because we're going to get toasted and can't trust anybody down low to run cover 4. And special teams is interesting because Rudock as our punter is pointless, 24 overall, can't punt the ball. And Felipe Franks, 51 overall as of right now. It's going to take until I think it was week 15 in the season to where I can actually do normal kickoffs and actually kick extra points. So every kickoff is going to be a squib. Anytime we score a touchdown, we have to go for 2. So that is really prohibiting us. No one cares about long snapper or kickoff specialist. And Malik Willis is also going to be our returner. Tyrod Taylor is going to be lining up in the slot. Rush D line is Smith, Perry, and Brissett. Obviously, Trace McSorley, sub linebacker, and my user. Ryan Tannehill is the slot receiver. Malik Willis, third down back. Justin Fields, power back. And we're going to be playing the preseason because I need to play with the team. It's also my first time playing the game, so I'm just also excited with that. Facing off against the Cowboys, here are the highlights.
On play action, Lawrence. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Broncos are going to get the football.
There because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Josh Allen, a 5-yard touchdown run.
That kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Tutu Atwell, 45 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from capturing the lead. 6 left here in the half. On is the field goal unit. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. McCann's kick is good, and that. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. And it'll be intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. Second down. Now Foles. That's quickly to Atwell on his slant. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2-2 Atwell. Ready for the regular season.
So we ended up losing the game 17-6, but when our starters were in, we shut them out 6-0 in the first quarter. So that is obviously the biggest thing that we want to take from this. We actually did a decent job rushing the ball, but that was mainly just quarterback scrambling. But yeah, overall, they definitely deserve to win that game. So yeah, passing-wise, Desmond Ridder, 7 for 17, 118 yards, no touchdowns and a pick. That obviously hurts, but Josh Allen, 2 for 2 for 46 yards, 100% completion percentage. Obviously, that's very good. And tried to run a trick play with Tannehill, and it did not work out. Malik Willis was our leading rusher with 5 rushes and 42 yards. Fields was 7 for 32. Ridder and Allen both had one scamper. Josh Allen did score the first touchdown for me on Madden 23, which is pretty nice. And Ellinger had a jet sweep that did not work very well. Jeff Driscoll led the team in receptions, 2 catches, 46 yards. Cam Newton, 2 for 44. Tannehill, 3 for 41. Shermer and Strevler, 1 for 20 and 13, respectively. Woodside and LeWerk gave up sacks. Tyler Taylor led the team in tackles with 4. And Nathan Peter Goat, lockdown corner with the interception. And Felipe Franks, like I tried to kick the extra point, did not work. That's the last you'll be seeing of him for a while. No injuries heading into the next week. We are obviously 0-1, but it is only preseason, so none of it truly matters. But next episode, gotta play another preseason game. Need to get reps with this team, figure out what works, what doesn't work, and hopefully figure out how do we not concede on every single drive. That's basically going to be what determines it, the turnover battle, because we don't have a good enough offense to just kind of go back and forth with another team. So it's going to be interesting, but I hope that you guys have enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new, and it is J Beebs signing off.